Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be taking a look at my recent Blu-ray pickups. I'm going to start with the most recent ones that came out just a few days ago. First one's Brad Pitt and Ad Astra. I'm a big fan of science fiction movies, and I wanted to give this one a try. I saw it at the theaters, and I enjoyed it. It's a little more slower paced than a lot of science fiction movies. It's more thoughtful, but there are some action moments in it. My favorite is the lunar buggy chase shootout sequence. Absolutely ridiculous, really, but oh, it was fun. I got a kick out of it. It was worth the price of admission just to watch that. It's based on the movie Hearts of Darkness, that was turned into the movie Apocalypse Now. So if you like Apocalypse Now, you like that story, or at least the theme of the journey of one man trying to track down and face another. This is the same story theme, and it's essentially Apocalypse Now in space. So give it a try. Don't expect Star Wars. Don't expect Star Trek or flashy action movie heroics. This is not that type of science fiction movie. But if you do like sci-fi, you do like Brad Pitt, I think you'll enjoy it. Next one is Rambo. I enjoyed the Rambo series since the first one when I watched it as a kid at the theaters. This one was no exception. I got a kick out of seeing Stallone as Rambo again, and some good action in it. It gets kind of brutal there towards the end, so just be warned of that. But honestly, if you're going into Rambo and you're a fan of the series, you already know what you're getting into. Next Blu-ray I picked up is a Charlie's Angels set. This is the full series, plus as a bonus they put in the 2011 Charlie's Angels series, which quite honestly I could care less about. But I enjoyed the original series from the 1970s. Used to watch that on TV all the time. I like it better than the movies that they've come out with, the Charlie's Angels. I think the Charlie's Angel movies were pretty silly. This one took itself more seriously, and I have a lot of nostalgia for it, so I've picked it up, and I'm glad I got a copy of it. The next one was a blind buy. This is from the Warner Archive Collections, called Operation Crossbow, starring George Papard. I've not seen it. I'm a sucker for World War II movies and older movies in general, and this one looked like it might be good. So I took a chance and got it. I'm not exactly sure what happens in here, but they gave it a PG-13 rating, which is unusual because this is an older movie and they did not have ratings back then. They certainly didn't have the PG-13 rating. So I'm curious as to find out why. If you want a copy of this, you can get one from Amazon, or you can order one directly from the Warner Brothers. They're manufactured on demand. They're not BDR discs. They are press discs, just like you would buy in the store. I like to call them legal bootlegs because they come directly from the studio. They just make them for you. So check out the archive collection. If you're a fan of older movies, check out Warner Brothers Blu-ray archive collection. They've got quite a selection and a lot of good ones there. Next one I have is Stick. This is a Burt Reynolds movies from the 80s. It's a good action movie. It's based on an Elmore Leonard novel. It's nice to see Burt Reynolds playing the hard guy again, the tough guy. And I liked him in this. I liked him in Sharky's Machine. Both starred stuntman Dar Robinson, who's right here. He actually had a starring role in this one, playing a bad guy. I love the sequence in which he actually falls from a balcony. Not a special effect. He actually did the fall, and he unloads his gun on the way down on Burt Reynolds. It's a great sequence. That price alone, I mean, that sequence alone is worth the price of admission right there. Let me tell you. So if you like '80s movies, you like Burt Reynolds playing the tough guy, this is a good one to pick up. I also got Doctor Who, John Pertwee's season 4 or series 4, as they would say in England. I like all the classic Doctor Who's. I like that they're upgrading them to Blu-ray. If you have the DVDs, it's probably unnecessary, but I'm a Blu-ray fan, so I'm going to upgrade where I can. This collection collects The Three Doctors, Carnival of Monsters, Frontier in Space, Planet of the Daleks, and The Green Death. So now you know what you're going to get, plus a wealth of special features. So definitely worth getting. I'm hoping to get the next ones that are coming out. They got Colin Baker and Sylvester McCoy. Picked up Hobbs Shaw. Enjoyed this at the movie theater. This is completely outrageous, but it's an awful lot of fun at the same time. If you like Jason Statham, Idris Elba, you like Dwayne Johnson, this is also a no-brainer pickup. This is definitely a comic book movie come to life. It's superheroes and supervillains. I mean, Dwayne Johnson keeps a helicopter from taking off by holding on to it with a chain. I mean, he outdoes Chris Evans and Captain America. So it's just outrageous fun, absolutely ridiculous, but very entertaining. So if you're a Fast and Furious fan or fans of any of those three actors, worth getting a copy of for sure. The next one is Spartacus. This is the classic movie from Stanley Kubrick. It's the 2015 remaster. It's a limited edition steelbook, so if you want a copy, you have to get it from Best Buy. I don't know if you can order it off their website or not. I picked up mine in store, found it completely by accident, and it's not expensive. It was $12.99, and I didn't have Spartacus in my collection, and so I thought, well, I'm gonna pick this up. I like steelbooks, and I like Spartacus. Just had not got around to picking up a copy, so I thought now was the time. I also picked up Angel Has Fallen. This is the third in the Fallen series, starring Gerard Butler. If you like the Fallen series, Olympus Has Fallen, London Has Fallen, it's worth picking up the trilogy and completing the series, and that's what I wanted to do, so I did that. The next thing I did was pick up Godzilla 1984. This is the first Godzilla movie that Toho Studios made after the Showa era of Godzilla films. I remember when this came out as a teenager, and I was a fan. I like Godzilla, and it was nice to have Godzilla come back again after being away for a while. Speaking of Godzilla, Criterion has come out with this book. This is their 1000th release, and they wanted to do something special, so they came out with this book, which contains all 15 of the Showa era Godzilla movies. It has Godzilla, Godzilla Raids Again, King Kong vs. Godzilla, both the American and the Japanese versions, Mothra vs. Godzilla, Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster, Invasion of the Astra Monster, Ibira Horror of the Deep, Son of Godzilla, Destroy All Monsters Attack, Godzilla vs. Hedorah, Godzilla vs. Gigan, Godzilla vs. Megalon, Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, and Terror of Mechagodzilla. These are all high-definition digital transfers of the movies. They transferred them from the original 35mm prints. They've got new English subtitle translations. I'm assuming trying to go for more accuracy since the originals. Lots of new and archival interviews, special features, that kind of thing. Just like Criterion always does with their movies. Nice hardback books, kind of got a soft feel to it. All these movies again are from 1954 to 1975. I really like the artwork. They've got a large essay here at the front of the book that you can read. They've got an essay about each movie, and they've got a page of artwork that goes with each essay. There's King Kong versus Godzilla. There's Mothra, King Ghidorah. This is the invasion of the Astra monsters. There's Byra, son of Godzilla. Destroy all monsters. All monsters attack. There's Hedorah. There's Gigan. Megalon. And then my favorite, Mechagodzilla. I really like that artwork right there. Mechagodzilla is cool. And there's the Terror of Mechagodzilla. In the back of the book, they've got the sleeves that hold all 15 movies, as you can see. It's definitely worth getting a copy of if you're a Godzilla fan. It's a no-brainer. Last thing I picked up was this. It's not a Blu-ray, but I couldn't resist. It's the original series of The Flash, starring John Wesley Shipp. I've always loved this series. I actually prefer this 1990 series to the current series starring Grant Gustin. I don't know. I just had more fun with the original series. I liked the costume better. I like John Wesley Shipp as the Flash. And you know what? I found this at Walmart by accident for $9.99. You get the whole series. I had to walk away with it. So that's my pickups. You got any comments? Please feel free to leave them. Please hit that like button. And thanks for joining me, and I'll see you real soon. Thank you. Bye.